Good cases.
I fuck with you, bro, and I've always admired the sauce. I like the technique. I love your technique and where your mind at. But church, you got to break it down to me because it's always been a question I always wanted to ask you. This right here ain't even on the paper, nothing. This just me. Church, the OnlyFans shit, man. What was that? And I know you. Hey, listen, I heard you.
I can't wait.
Big on bankroll.
I can't
I'm not
wait.
saying that you did it.
Yeah.
And I get it. A nigga trying to take it somewhere else. But me, I'm just like, I don't think I could ever do it, church.
Right, I understand
That's
that.
just, I don't know. It's just, it's built in me. Like, I feel like that's giving it, like, I've always been a nigga that like to be in control. Maybe that's my problem.
Right.
I've always been the nigga, like, I like to control the things I know. Because I can't control the world. I can only control the things around me.
Right, absolutely.
I can't control the world. So I've always been a firm believer in controlling the things I can. I feel like that's giving them, if I was to ever do something like that, that's giving OnlyFans, that's giving the world, that's giving a lot of these other little ass bitches, excuse my French.
Nah,
and I don't mean that towards no that's just our lingo.
Right.
But like, I can't give no bitch that, church. I can't. Like, just, I don't know. I just can't do it, man. Shit, I have to make it elsewhere. Hey, they can call me dumb. They can call me what they want to, but shit, I was just cut from a cloth to where I'm like, nigga, it was just, in my community, shit, I be frowned on. Not just for the nigga shit, we always did it with the bitch, right?
Yeah,
I feel like even the hoes gonna frown on a nigga like, damn,
right.
You could have did that with one of us. That was a motherfucking case. Make one of these hoes rich. Nigga, why I make an OnlyFans bitch rich or just a regular bitch rich? I can't do it.
Well, for number one, that's already you know what I'm saying, damn near incorrect assumption because every girl that I got on OnlyFans with came from the game. Came from the game with me. You know what I'm saying? That was just end up being a part of my evolution when
you made a lot of bread. So
outrageous amount of bread. Hold on.
Talk about
listen, look, you know what's so funny part about it? One the girl who I like, the one I originally started the OnlyFans shit with was the girl that I knocked back from you know what I'm saying? You know the viral video from a long time ago. Yeah. Just speaking on that, like this girl like opened my mind up to the aspect of, bro, it was some shit I called cam soda at first, way before OnlyFans. Like if people who really did this shit at other club, they know what they talking about. Like they was on cam soda and Snapchat, and bitch come back with like 8,500 8 days in a row and never left the house. So damn, this is 85.
You're looking at statistics.
This is about the money. Again, I'm not doing this shit to make another nigga happy or to, this is what we talked about. I'm not trying to fit in. I'm trying to get out the streets. I'm trying to get out of poverty. I'm trying to put my niggas on. I'm trying to put my friends and my family on. I'm trying to change my generational cycle. You know what I'm saying? And also fuel my true talent and my true ability that I have, and that's music. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to preach and represent the game that I love.
I pulled up your statistics of what you make on your revenue of rap. You would have never need OnlyFans. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hold on, no, wait. Okay, so look though, but I have to compete though. I'm independent artist. I don't have no record deal.
I've never a very
10 years, 10. I do 10. I do 10. Listen, I do 10 years later. 10 years later, after I developed this motherfucking catalog, after I got 50 artists signed to my record label, after I put out 25 albums.
You made, you see how much money you make a month off your music? Nigga?
I do.
Right
That's
there?
cool. Say it.
Okay, then.
You pulled it up. You pulled it up.
Because I want you to
Okay, now watch this. Now watch this though. Now you talking about, you say that, okay, we can say that number, but okay, now you can say that number, but then guess what? Off of that OnlyFans, we making $1 million a month. We making $2 million a month. We taking the one human being and splitting her body up to 8 different people.
But we can't say that ain't a nice sub. You see how you had to
That's
jump
cool.
the millions over it.
Nah,
hey,
but look,
the hurdle over it.
Hey,
yes, nigga, we making $1 million, $2 million.
$2 million a month, $3 million.
This still ain't good.
No, that's great. That's great.
Especially from where we came from.
That's great. But you have to understand that was not always the case. That's 10 years later of accumulating and making this company be that. Yeah. It's times when the shows wasn't there. It's times when the streaming wasn't there. But that bitch was. It was times where it's times where I gotta compete with the artist that just signed for $20 million over here. He just signed for $5 million, $6 million, $3 million. He getting $100,000 a show, $20,000 a show. He getting $50,000 a show, $250,000 a show. I ain't no Rolling Loud. I'm Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
He getting 40 for a show. I'm getting 40 off a pro.
Right.
So you gotta understand the fans and the community and the people that's the consumers. They don't care about he rapping about gas bags and you rapping about her Birkin bag. But at the end of the day, if both of y'all not in the Rolls Royce Cullinan, I ain't feeling you the same.
Yeah.
If both of y'all ain't got the jewelry that you rapping about and talking about, I ain't feeling you the same. Just like a motherfucker ain't gonna respect you if a nigga playing with you out here like a hoe.
Real talk.
So at the end of the day,
I'm just like, Jesus, church.
And then hold on, wait. Then you gotta talk about this aspect too. Wait, hold on. How many niggas that's really of this game? There's good players of this game. Magnificent.
Yeah.
Goldie the P.
Yeah.
My nigga Dundada. All these people got life, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years for being in the game, for being called these words these other words and all that. Because
that's where it gets twisted.
They giving out more time. Yeah. You can go shoot 3 people in the face and get less time than somebody get caught that really get caught for doing the game and doing it wrong. So you telling me that it makes more sense to not evolve the same way how you used to have to go to Best Buy to buy a DVD. This is business at the end of the day. It's not about people's opinions of the game and the church. I love the church and I love the game, but we talking about business in life. Because if we're not doing this for the almighty dollar, then you wasting your time.
And you know what I say? And this is my philosophy. Then I guess it ain't about labels. Because I feel like once niggas put labels on shit, you ever notice that? Once a label goes on something,
no.
That's why I've always respected a nigga be like, man, I have no label.
No, okay, I'm a god.
Trade.
That's the hold on. I have in my the label that I put on myself is I'm a god.
Yeah.
I'm a king. I'm a leader. I'm a drip. I'm a P too. My whole life, but I also brought something to the game.
I can smell it on you. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Like, it's not the jewelry. It's not none of that.
I came late. You feel me? I'm 16.
Man, shit, I'm on a daytime mix.
Exactly.
I'm outside trying to shit.
Come on,
I
man.
still come to see my partner and come sit down with him because I'm like, this is one that I feel like Ben needs.
You know how many times? No, I want to get into this. Because at the end of the day, you gotta understand. You know how many?
I got you open.
Nah, you know how many times that I done took a girl off of her hot heels and put her in the hot wheels. You know how many times I took a girl out the blistering sun and put her in the AC and made her mind free. Like for real though. You know how many watches I done turned in.
Let's not talk about those.
You know how many bank accounts I done got open. How many transfers? Like I was elite. But it's about, see, people get the game fucked up and think it's all about selling sex. No, it's not. It's about selling entertainment and ecstasy to the mind. You're selling comfort because this conversation. Yes. This man wants to get away from his family and his kids. This man want to get away from his
Everybody always thinks it's flat back.
It's not that. It's not that.
It's not that.
So if it's not that, then how can you deny or to not with the evolution of saying that I could take a woman and sell her pictures? I could sell, whether you choose is to put yourself on there, that's a different level. But again, you just said that you like to have control. Yeah. So if you want to have the control on the game that you decide to go put on the internet, because like we just said, if you're gonna compete with people in business, Best Buy is out of business because of Netflix. Blockbuster is out of business because of Netflix and DVR being able to save and rewind the movies on demand. Just like a lot of P's is going out of business because of the strip club, the management, the OnlyFans, and the photographers.
The part that they failed to realize is why the Blockbusters and everything like that is just like the game. Everything went digital.
So how are we going to deny the biggest digital platform? Because Backpage is gone.
Went digital.
Backpage, so I win. I win. Backpage is gone, my brother.
Oh, it's been gone.
Yeah, so wait. I'm from that cloth. Let's get in here. I'm from that cloth.
Me and you both know, right? Me and you both know.
Let's talk about
There's so many other sites that a nigga can hop on these days.
Hold on, wait.
As fell
but guess what about? But guess what? Guess what about those other sites? Guess what though about those other sites? That's why those other sites are still existing. They found the way to cut you out. These women don't need you to be, they really gonna get kicked off of these sites for you doing.
Well, I'll tell you
I don't wanna get too much into posting.
Hold on. Because I'm gonna tell you this, church. I never got into it for a bitch needing me. I got into it because a bitch wanted me.
Of course.
I always wanted a bitch to want me.
One will want, that's not what you want.
Always overrides the need.
Because one will want you, not what you want. That's the game.
She might need the wrong things.
Be chosen. The game is to be chose.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking that. The
shit.
game is to be chose. We know that. We understand that. But at the end of the day, we speaking of the crown, brother. We speaking of the crown. So at the end of the day, if the king is a king and the king is not a fool, why would the king not evolve with the earth? Are you still driving around right now and not having Bluetooth in your car, P?
I evolved.
Answer the question. Do you have Bluetooth in your car?
I evolved, yes. But you know what? I still try to keep the earpiece and I still keep the tradition.
And we still popping. That's why I'm still checking it. That's why I'm still checking it.
Me too. And that's why I still like using the traditional pieces and letting people know because that's where I came from.
We're not against that. If a situation.
You're not against
I'm not, no.
It's us. It's me and
okay,
you.
So
it ain't we as we.
Okay, that's why I said we. I said, okay, so you're right. Let's say we are not against that. So let's speak on the aspect from like what you just said. That's why you have a podcast. That's why you have a platform, because you knew at some point
time to take the game to Miami Beach.
All right, then. It's time to take my talents to Miami.
I needed to go.
It's time to grow. What I'm finna do, keep giving all this, keep sitting in front of y'all and popping this, and y'all keep telling me, Daddy, you need to be on camera, and Daddy, you need to do this, and we need to. So what you gonna do? Keep sitting in front of them and not making a dream happen true? Nah, man, kill that, bro. Kill that. If you are a genius and you not no fool, then you supposed to evolve. Now, whether you choose to partake and put yourself in there physically and purpose, that's different. But that goes back to the control.
Hey, now listen.
Now you hold on. You want your game out there?
Sex, and I love the way
you want other motherfuckers in control of your game on there?
No, but I do.
All right, then.
I do love.
That's simple.
Listen. I do love I love the way that I love sex. I love the idea of sex. I love what it can do for people. I love that. Hell, would I love to run my own visual company? Of course. I have many ideas that I could put out there, but for my tradition and the way that I feel, I can never put myself on there because of the game I've come from, because of the backgrounds that I have, and the way that I can respect it. Hell yeah, I respect porn sites. I respect the platforms. I respect what they can do. Hell, I respect Plug Talk. Love what they do. Love how they transitioned it. Love how they put it as real as the room and put paint everywhere.
Hey man, you're going to love this when I say this.
It's going, but... And I would love to put my money into it and see it grow and make something like that grow.
I bet you do.
I've been thinking about that a lot. Like putting my money in that and putting my visual up and putting something tasteful.
Who don't want digital money?
People would love to see something from the naked eye, from Sharp's eye, from my vision. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to put something out there. But to go back to what we was talking about, putting myself in the mix, my brother, I could never do.
I respect that. I understand that. But this what I gotta say. You gonna feel this when I say this, brother.
We had to talk about
this. I love this conversation. This is what I came for. This is what I came.
Me and you, and I think that's why.
Hey man, shout out to my boy. Hey, shout out to my boy, Good Game Dame, because I know he gonna be sitting at home jumping around and living this right here.
That's my
shout out to my nigga Sonny the P, all my player partners. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, all my real was out there, man. That's watching this one, man.
Hey, so look. So look, let's get into it.
Silky. All you niggas, man.
Let's
y'all
get
know
into
what
it.
It is, man. 4A bone, nigga. All you niggas, I already know, church. This is the question.
This for the church. This
one was for the real.
This is for the cathedral.
Yeah, and
this is for the cathedral.
This one's gonna.
You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for the South. They're gonna feel this. Hey man, look here. Hey man, I say before
That's
I even.
That's right, Donnie. Wake your motherfucking game up, man.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you, it's a real game in the building. I'm talking about master player. Okay, so this is what you gotta understand, because I've saved a lot of young men's lives with this shit. Being the staple, being the face of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Making the sacrifices and doing this shit and showing motherfucker, fuck what a motherfucker talk about. So, but understand, let's look at it like this. Most of the players, they are part of this game. Most of the people that are part of the church, all the chairmen, all the congregation that's in the church.
Board.
All the chairmen of the boards. Before you became, let's talk about it. Before you became game.
They was gangsters.
And you was hoes. You was slanging.
Gangsters.
You was the gang, and you
and
was the
gangsters fucked up.
exactly. And hold
I
on,
know where you at.
Now, so let me give it to him. Cause you know what's coming. Y'all can't beat me with this. I'm him. So let's get there. So like I said,
here with you right now.
Yeah, I love you. This is the church. This for the church. I'm right there. So you know, I can't there. I ain't there. So that's why they gotta feel it, cause I'ma spill it. They gotta feel it, cause I'ma spit it.